So in today's video we're going to go over the 3 new Season 1 maps, a few jump spots, areas that you can get to, head glitches, bit of everything. Honestly, there's not a load of stuff on these maps. I have gone over them and I will still do the video. I did kind of debate not doing this video, but I thought some people will find it handy, so I will do it anyway. But I do have a question for you. If you've played any of these 3 maps, what's your opinion on them? So in my opinion, the Extraction and Hideout ones, which are like the medium ones that are 6v6, are actually quite good. I actually enjoy them. Now, I've seen a lot of people being very negative about them, but I want to ask everyone that is watching this video, let me know in the comments what you think of the new 3 maps. So the first of the 3 new maps we're going to go over is Extraction. Now, this map actually looks really nice. Colors are on point, very Treyarchy looking map. Now, this map's also a lot bigger than I thought, and as the layout is kind of weird. If you look at that on the map there, you can see that C and A are kind of like in a smaller map zone than the whole map. So it's almost like you spawn in the corners and you won't ever really go back to the corners. But anyway, there's not much to go on this map. I have had a look everywhere for a good while, and there's a few bits to mention before I actually play this online. I might find a few bits and bobs more, but honestly, there's not a lot to go off here. The first thing I will mention is B has this whole helicopter is B, which is actually really cool. You can also go inside the helicopter, which actually reminds me of Crash from COD 4, because you could actually go in the helicopter. I know it was blown up, but yeah, dead pilot there as well. Didn't notice that before. But what's kind of cool about this is if you actually climb on top, you just die. You actually get hit by the propellers, and which is actually, it's a bit different. I like a little thing like that, you know. And I did figure out that if you go right over to the corner, you can kind of lie down here, and it's about the only place that you can actually stay on top of this thing. And these things almost hit you. The blades almost do hit you in the face still, but yeah, it's about the only place on here you can actually stand. Next up, we have this big tower here. So if you come out of, I believe this is where C is, so next to C, you have this big tower. This is very much a power position, so normally you would just run up and you'd have like all this space. There's quite a lot here. You can see the whole of over B, so this space will be really important to hold. And there's actually kind of like, there's no counter to it really. There's no like high building over there, so this is quite a power position, but there's also like not a lot of cover going on, so it's even. But what I was going to say about this is you can actually get up this way. So there's a ladder here, which is pretty obvious, and you can just climb, and then you just climb up to this bit here. So if you do have A and B and you want to get up to this tower, you can quite easily just go on this side as well. So you can go up both sides of this and just climb onto this tower. It's a good little flank, and they kind of had to add that. It did look like they were trying to add this similar thing here, but they didn't. This isn't climbable at all. Only this bit is. You can't get up on here at all. So interesting, but they decided not to do that. Next thing, you can pretty much go underground this whole map. Like you can flank from here round to A. So you're pretty much going from like C side to A side really easily, and you can't really be seen. So you can literally go all the way through here. And it is quite a long little run round, but once you get there, it is a good flank. If you use subs and stuff, this would be like really good for you. So you can then run up these stairs, or you can just climb, and there's a ladder there, or you can just climb up this. And just you come out right by A. So you could, there is a way that you can get right around the back of the map. Now, there's a couple spots I have noticed that I think will be really strong. So right here, there's a helicopter that's already blown up. Now, this has an overlook of this whole bit here and the whole of B. And either side is a reasonably good head glitch. So this would be a really powerful spot to get to. Chuck a trophy system down or just run a flak jacket. You would be getting a lot of kills here, and this would be a very this would be a power position for someone that has like a marksman rifle, maybe even a sniper to be fair. But that looking over B is very strong. It's just getting there is not the easiest. So there's a bus here, and the only reason I mention this is because it reminds me of Deadpool Wolverine when they jump out the bus. I'll put this picture on screen, but for some reason, because the back of the bus is out, it just reminds me of them jumping through where that like screenshot is. I'll put the screenshot on screen here. And the final one I have for this map Extraction is if you come into this the hangar building where the C is, like you can walk all the way along here as well. But if you do come into this building, there is a nice little jump spot here where you can get out of this window really easily. Just run and jump, and you auto mount along. This here is like a roof that you can get on really easily by either just using this, or like there, or there's just a simple ladder right there. But using it backwards is, first of all, it's a pretty good spot to protect C and cap C, and using it backwards is very handy just to get out instead of having to use the door. So now we're into Hideout, and Hideout, honestly, these maps just seem to be like, they've designed them to be medium maps, but they're going to play like small maps, because like, as you can see once again, you're going to spawn kind of where I am, and then you're going to spawn like over here somewhere, at the start of the game, I'd assume. I haven't played yet, but A, B, and C are like right in the middle, and I'll show you now how close they really are together. So first of all, you have C-Dom here, and then you literally have B right here, and then C is 20 meters away. Like, you have 40 meters between all 3 flags. That is so small, and then you can, this is actually underneath, like you have to be underneath the bridge, but that is so small. I can't really believe how small that is. And also, there's not a lot of jumps and spots to go off on this map. I've kind of looked around all these outskirt buildings and stuff, but there's nothing really here. You can climb up on a lot of like the crates like this, like every one of these crates or units, I guess they're called, you can climb on. And honestly, there's not a lot to go off on this map in terms of like secret spots that I've found so far. But once again, I've not like properly played these in games, so maybe something will pop up that someone finds. But for me, exploring these maps for quite a while, there's not a lot to go off here. So if you're here at this B spot and kind of on the A side, instead of running through these big double doors to get to C, you can just run and jump and you get straight into this window. Quite a good spot to go to, actually. You can go straight to C here, and then B is right here. Alternatively, you can use this box to just hop up to here. So it's quite an easy one, and you can do the same thing if you just hop there to... Oh, I missed it. If you just hop this box and you go straight to this window, you can also hop on there. So there's a lot of ways up to this window, basically, and that window there. You can do the same thing on the other side just using this. So you can go up to this window right here, and then you can also, just get it back down, you can also go straight up to this B window. Now, this corridor here is going to be quite fun to play, I imagine, but there's not a lot of like head glitches and stuff that you can play. This is quite nice, alright, this is quite a good little spot you could play on the edge of this. But I think this will be a very high traffic area, because B is underneath it, literally A is right here, and C is there. You can almost see the flags from each other. This map's going to play I honestly think this map will play really well, and I am quite excited to play this one, actually, to see if people enjoy it. Because, honestly, it looks good. I do like how it looks. But jump spots wise, there's just not much going on. The outskirts of the map don't have a lot either. There's no like things like buttons to press to do anything. And honestly, I just think you're going to spawn over here and like at the start of the game. And then from there, you'll probably spawn like on the outskirts like here, say. And then you just walk in here. Another spot that you can go to is you can get to this window just by going up there or using this and this. Nothing crazy, but there is another way through this door. You can go there. Or through here. So the final map is going to be Heirloom. Now, this map actually looks quite nice. I like this room. It's just got these neon lights, and it just looks cool, to be honest. The lighting is just sick in that room. But there's, once again, not a lot on this map to go off. But this video has turned into more of a show off the new maps type video, with a few little jumps in there, because this map literally has 0. But I will show you a few cool things about this map anyway. First of all, it's a face-off map, so you can only play the face-off no kill streak game mode on this. And this B zone is one of the coolest B zones I've ever seen. Honestly, this, like, I don't even know what to call this, wooden metal looking thing. You can see that you can start capping B here, and it's like a corridor, and then you can like finish here, and you can cap it here as well. It's just different. It's not a square, and I quite like that. The kind of battles for getting B here will be really good, and you can't shoot through any of this either. And this one you can kind of run into the middle of it, like you can go in the whole circle. But this one here is not accessible to anyone, or you can't get in there at all. I have tried jumping from here to there, but you cannot do it. It's close, but not quite. Imagine being able to hide in there, though. It would be pretty cool. And apart from that, there is not much else going on this map, I will be honest. What I will say is, you know what I said about Hideout with how close the flags were? So A to C was 40 meters away. If I go to B here, and you have 30 meters either way. So this map, in a way, kind of plays bigger than Hideout does. Which is really weird. I don't know why they put the flags so close together in Hideout, but we'll find out. We'll see how it plays. And there is also, you can go to this room here as well. And you can't even mantle this. This looks like it's made to mantle, right? But you can't even mantle it. So on this map, there is literally nothing for me to show you. I just had to do a little show you the map. And another thing, I thought they might actually add in this, but you could break this glass, and maybe you could like run out and like make a play for the door, or like change windows you want to come in at. But no, you can't even do that. Oh, there's another one. Oh my god, the fire rate on this thing is crazy. Jesus, man. Doesn't have a lot of recoil there. There's a guy above me again. Oh, he's right there. Was that actually him? Oh, you got a bounce, my guy. Get back in. Oh, no. So that's the end of the video. I hope that you actually did learn something from this video. I know there's not a lot of jumps and spots on these maps, but once again, please let me know what you think of the new 3 maps, Hideout, Extraction, and Heirloom. I honestly think that 2 of them play quite well in Extraction and Hideout, but Heirloom's a bit weird to me. Now, I know that I might not be a heavily agreed with opinion, but let me know in the comments. I know a lot of people hate a lot of maps on this game, and honestly, there's about like, I don't know, to me there's like 5 to 6 kind of maps that are pretty good, and then the rest of them are pretty mid, and there's a couple of really bad ones, but I know people have different opinions on that. But cheers guys, thanks for watching, and peace out for now.